children. I am here again with my next video on volume. I hope you have understood the formulas of cylinder and must have done up till now. So continuing with exercise 20A today, let's start again. So exercise 20A, I did one or two questions with you. So today I am going to start with question number 4. Please, I am going to read the question. Exercise 20A, 297. Chapter is cylinder, cone and sphere. Chapter 20, page 297 again. Question number 4. And we are dealing with cylinders. And let me remind you once again that this time only cylinder and cone is in your syllabus. Sphere is not there. So I hope you must have marked the syllabus up till now. So moving on the same line, question number 4. How many cubic meters of earth? How many cubic meters means volume of the earth? Simple. It means volume of the earth. So how many cubic meters of earth must be dug out to make a well 28 meter deep and 2.8 meter in diameter? So I am writing the question here. First, please write down the information. Question number 4. How many cubic meters? That means you have to find the volume, underline, and you can write volume there. And 28 meter deep. So depth in bracket you can write height is equal to 28 meter and diameter is given to be 2.8 meter. And since you know that we don't need diameter but we need radius, so radius will be half of it, that is 2.8 divided by 2, 1.4 meter. Therefore, volume of the earth dug out. He has asked me how many cubic meters. So don't use the word here. You can write here cubic meter of earth dug out is equal to volume of earth is equal to pi r square. As this is in the form of cylinder, you very well know that well is in form of cylinder. So 22 upon 7 into r 1.4 into 1.4 into 2.8. And please don't forget the units. So you know what units to be written. Multiply it and that is your required answer. Please show all the calculations in the rough column as they matter. You carry marks and so you have to show the calculation. This is first part. Then second part is saying find the cost of plastering it. So cost of plastering. Plastering means cement karna charo taraf, and plastering means when you plaster a well, it is very well done that it cannot be done on the bottom, because if you do it the bottom, water will not come out. And of course on the upper side it is a well, so it has to be empty. So only the thing to be plastered is curved surface area. So right here, cost of plastering it is curved surface area of well into rate. So you very well again know, because I have discussed these formulas, 2 pi RH into rate, and rate has been given to be 4.50. So substitute the values, children. 22 upon 7 into 1.4 into 2.28 into 50, and this is your required answer, which you have to do in the rough column. Check the calculation twice and then only you write the answers, because one decimal, even if you make a mistake, your 2 marks will be cut. Moving on to the same line, question number 6. A cylinder has a diameter of 20 centimeter. So question number 6 I am doing, because 5th is same, you can do it yourself. The question number 6 we will do now. The cylinder has a diameter of 20 centimeter. So question number 6, diameter of cylinder is equal to 20 centimeters. So very well known, radius is 10 centimeter, as we need radius in the formula. The area of the curved surface. So area has been given according to question. Curved surface area, everything to be written, is equal to 2 pi RH, and question it is given to be 100 curved surface 100 centimeter square, and this will help you to find the value of H. R is 10 and H you can find. That is your required answer. 10 into 7 upon 44. Just underline the statement correct to 1 decimal place. Whenever you have to find the answer to 1 decimal place, children, just mark my words, you have to go to 2 decimal place and then round off. If you do mistake here, again your 2 marks will be cut. This question will be of 4 marks, and 1 decimal means correct 1 decimal place, and you have to round up also. That is what I wanted to tell you. Please underline this line, correct to 1 decimal place. And similarly with the second part, volume of the cylinder, correct to 1 decimal place. So volume of the cylinder, that is pi r square h, 22 upon 7 into again 10 into 10, and h you will find from here whatever it comes. Suppose this comes around 1.6, I hope you can check it. So you will put it 1.6, and again you will get your answer to correct to 1 decimal place. You go till 2 decimal and then round off, and please show all the calculations in the rough work, because again I am repeating this carry marks, and please write the formulas as they also carry marks, and of course be very careful about the units. If you will not put the units, again your marks will be cut. Then moving on to question number 8. A cylindrical container with diameter of base 42 cm contains sufficient water to submerge a rectangular solid of iron with dimension. So question number 8, the question is that in a rectangular solid is immersed in a cylindrical container. और आपको पता है Archimedes principle that if you put a rectangular solid in this cylindrical vessel, naturally the level of the water will rise. Because whenever we put a thing in a bucket full of water or a glass full of water, whatever, if you put a coin also, then also the level will rise. If it is filled with up till, then the water will come out, and if it is not fully filled, then the water will rise up. That height we have to find the rise in the level of water. So how we will write it? Question number 8, important for paper. Volume of cylinder is equal to, you write here by Archimedes principle. Volume of cylinder is equal to volume of cuboid submerged, because it is a cuboid, so submerged. You can write here this line also, let h be the rise in level of water. Be the rise in level of water with cuboid is submerged in the cylinder. So pi r square h, please put the formulas first. L into B into H1, where H1 is the height of the cuboid. So you put the formula, children, and then the values 22 upon 7. Radius, diameter of the base is given to be 42 centimeter. So understood, the radius will be 21 centimeter. I am writing at the side, but better you write it on the top. So 21 into 21 into H is equal to length into breadth into height. 22 into 14, and of course into 10.5, and children, this will give you the value of H. 22 into 14 into 10.5 upon 66 into 21, and of course you know what to do. You calculate it, check it twice in the rubber column, and then only you write the answer. If it is coming in the decimals, you go up to 2 decimal place if possible. If it is not, then that is the required answer. Then coming to question number 10th. Find the total surface area of an open pipe. So open pipe means hollow cylinder. You can mark it, underline it, and open pipe always means hollow cylinder. So he is asking you to calculate the total surface area of an open pipe. Question number 10, page 297. Same exercise. So total surface area of an open pipe. This is open pipe. Pipe means through which water flows or through which any liquid flows. So total surface area in open pipe of length. Length of the pipe is given to be 50 centimeter and external diameter is 20 centimeter. If external length is 50 centimeter, if external diameter is 20 centimeter, understood the radius is 10 centimeter, and internal radius is, because internal diameter is again given to be 6 centimeter, internal radius will be 3 centimeter, because internal, you have to mention it, children, diameter is 6 centimeter. According to question, total surface area, please put the formula first. Total surface area of open pipe, write everything. It will be 2 pi r h, or you can write L also if you want to. 2 pi r L, because I have taken length, that means in other words it is h also. If you want to put h, h is also fine. This is outer curved surface area. Then inner curved surface area, just the difference of r plus 2 rings, one at the bottom, one at the top. You can say one at left side, one at the right side. 2 rings means 2 pi r square minus r square, because the area of the ring is pi r square minus r square. R means capital R square minus small r, external radius minus internal radius. And since it is an open pipe, so there are 2 rings, one at the left hand side, one at the right hand side. Children, it's very easy now. You can take 2 pi common, and of course this will make your calculations easier. So 10 into 50 plus again 3 into 50 plus 50 radius square, 10 square minus 3 square, and this is your required answer in centimeter square. Please show all the rough calculations on the right hand side in rough column. This matter, children. You have to write the formulas, you have to write the units, you have to check the calculation twice, so that there is no problem at all. Then question number 11, this is also one of the very important sums of the paper, and it has been coming since so many years, alternate every year, maybe in pre-board or maybe board, just the difference of the values, maybe sometimes that also not. So coming to question number 11, the height and radius of the base of a cylinder. Height and radius of the base of cylinder. Height and radius of the base of cylinder. This is cylinder. Height is given as well as radius, but it is given in the ratio. A ratio of height and radius is given to be 3:1. Let unknown quantity be x. This is question number 11 on page 297. So height will be 3x, and of course radius will be x. According to question, he says that the volume of the cylinder is 1029 pi. That means pi r square h is equal to 1029 pi. Pi cancels, r square, x square into 3x, and that is the answer of x. X cube is equal to 1029 upon 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, so you know x is equal to 7 centimeters. 7 only, don't put centimeter, because x is an unknown quantity. Don't put centimeter here. Be careful. Find the total surface area. So total surface area, since it is a cylinder, so total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. You know that. So 2 pi r you can take common, r plus h. These two steps are very necessary, very compulsory, because they carry marks. So 2 into 22 upon 7, of course r is given to be, because r is equal to x and x is 7. So 7 plus r is h is equal to 3x. That means 3 into 7, 21, and r is equal to 7. You can put centimeter here. If you want to write, you can write here 21 centimeter, radius 7 centimeter, and that is your required answer. And this is centimeter square, because you are calculating total surface area. So these, see how I have done it. If you don't want to make the figure, well and good, but you have to write the formulas, you have to write the units. Otherwise, that will result in, of course, the subtraction of marks. Then coming to question number 13. 12 and 13 are same. 12, the sample has been given, so you can do it accordingly. But I'll just make you understand, just go through the language. The radius of a solid right circular cylinder decreases by 20% and height increases by 10%. You can take 100. That will be more easy to solve calculation wise. Let the radius be 100 suppose, then he says that it decreases by 20%. Let the radius be 100. I'm going to question number 13. Let the radius be 100. Decreased radius. It is very simple. You show the calculations. Minus 20% of 100. and of course it is 80 centimeter. Please don't forget the units. Then height increases. Let height be again 100. So increased height is equal to 100 plus 10% of 100, and this is of course 110 centimeter. Therefore, difference, first find the volume. Original volume pi 100 square into 100, and new volume pi 80 square into 120. Difference pi 80 square into 120, 110 sorry, minus pi 100 square into 100. And he asks you for the find the percentage change in the volume. So difference percentage change. Just understand the formula. The question is not very important, just to make you understand. Percentage change means difference, what you will get in this step number 1 over original value. This is step number, okay, you mark it as 1, and this is step 2. So step number 2 over step number 1, that is original volume into 100. This is your required answer. So you can just go through it, just understand the language. The question is not very important, but then also you must know how to do it. The language I made you understand. Okay, done. Now come to question number 15. 14 is as same as 13 and very easy also. If you have any doubts, you know where to send. Question number 15, a very important sum, and it was in the pre-board last year also. 15 sum was in pre-board last year also. So 15 sum, 3080 centimeter cube of water is required to fill a cylinder. Required to fill a cylinder means volume. Please underline this line and understand it. Required to fill means space, and space means volume. So question number 15, page 298. Very simple sum, just to understand the language. According to question, he says pi r square h. The volume of original cylinder is given to be 3080 centimeter cube. And again he says that to fill a cylindrical vessel completely and 2310 centimeter cube of water is required. 210 centimeter 2310 centimeter cube of water is required when it is below 5 centimeter of height. Means first time the height is full and next time it is 5 centimeter below. So this height is h minus 5, the second height. I hope you understood. 5 centimeter below means h minus 5 because total height is h. So this is the question, that first time the cylinder is fully filled, the volume was 3080, second time it was filled 5 centimeter below, then the volume was 2310. So from second we will start. Second, you just open the brackets, minus 5 pi r square is equal to 2310. Very easy sum. Now you have the value of pi r square h from the first. So 3080 minus 5 pi r square is equal to 2310. So this is 3080 minus 2310 is equal to 5 pi r square, or subtract it. It is easy, nothing to be worried. So 770 you can say, or 770 is equal to 5 pi r square, or r value we have to find. So 770 upon 5 into 22, and of course 7 on the numerator. 11 2s are 1170s are, so 5 35s are, and this is your required 35 into 7 upon 2, 5 pi r square. So I hope you have understood. Pi r square I have put 3080, and this was 2310. I'll check it once again, you also, and you can, if you want to, you can check the calculation. 3080 minus 2310. So you see it is 0, 8 minus 1 7, 10 minus 3 7, because and 3 minus 2 okay, 770. So I put 770 here, and this is my required answer. You take the root, and that is how you are going to do it. I hope you have followed. See, I have done it 5 14s. So 5 11 2s are 11 7s are. So 5 1 the 5 5 14 into 7 upon 2. You can write it like this. Check the calculations. 2 into 7 into 7 upon 2. 2 again cancels, and r is 7 centimeter. How easy it is, the calculations. So first was radius of the vessel, first part. This is first part of the answer. Radius of the vessel, r is 7 centimeter. Then we have to find the height of the vessel. So you put it in the first question, first part, that is this one. First equation, pi r square, 7 into 7 into h is equal to 3080. And children, here you will get the value of h. 3080 into 7 into 7 into 22 into 7. So 7 7 cancel, and the answer which comes is your height. Please don't forget to put the units. And the third part is water surface area of the vessel when it is half filled with water. So let me calculate it. We calculate it. See, 2 11s are 2 1s are 2, 15 2 4s are 0, or 11 1s are 11, 44 11 4s are 0. You can cancel it. 7 20s are. So height is 20 centimeter. Third part of the sum. Third part is, if you have to calculate the wetted surface area. Wetted surface area. Surface area is saying, if it is filled half, total height is 20. If it is filled half, then height will be 10 centimeter. So wetted surface with water will be, of course, the level base. Base is in the form of a circle. So pi r square plus 2 pi r h. This is because curved surface area, but only to the length of 10 centimeter. So pi r plus 2h. Pi means 22 upon 7. R you have already calculated, 7. And again 7 plus 2 into 10 you will take, because it was half filled. I am writing in capital letters half filled. Don't forget to do that, otherwise your question will be wrong. So this is one of the very, very important sums that was there in the pre-board. Last 2-3 years alternately it is coming. Then question number 16. Find the volume of the largest cylinder formed. Volume of the largest cylinder formed. Volume of the largest cylinder formed, question number 16. When it is a rectangular piece and you have to make a cylinder, or cylinder out of it, you have to roll it. Length and breadth has been given. A rectangular piece of paper 44 by 33. So length is 44 and breadth is 33. When it is rolled along the shorter side, means shorter side is 33. You will roll it like this, and there will be a long cylinder. So according to question, 2 pi r, because when you roll it, it becomes a circle, and that will give you the value of r. R you will get from here 33, 22 into 2 into 7. First case. And then you have to find the volume. So volume of the cylinder will be pi r square h. But when this is shorter side, and of course height will be 44 centimeter, because longer side will become the height. But in the second case, again according to question, but this time you take 2 pi capital R just to do the difference, will be 44. Now you have rolled along the longer side. So R will be 44, 2 into 22 into 7. This will give you R, and this time the height will become exactly opposite. Second time this will be height 33 and 2 pi r is equal to 44. I hope you have understood. And the first time 2 pi r is 33 and h will be 44. H1 you can take, here you take r, and this is your required answer. So volume will be again pi r square h1. This time your h1 you take here. So this time your h will be 33 centimeters. So 22 upon 7 into r. R you will get from the 22 2s are, so 2 cancel, and 7 into 7 into h is 33, and that is your required answer. So this is how we roll along the shorter side and the longer side. The adjacent side will become the height, and the side which you have rolled will become circumference. It will not be radius. Be careful about it. 2 pi r, because it is in the form of a circle. So 2 pi r will be equal to the whatever the length of the side has been given. It is according to the side you have rolled. Then moving on to question number 17. A metal cube of side 11 centimeter is completely submerged in water contained in a cylindrical vessel with diameter 28 centimeter. So you know what to do. Again you have to find the rise in level of water. So in cylindrical container you have put the metal cube. Naturally, by Archimedes principle, volume of the cube will be equal to volume of the cylinder, and let the rise in the level be h. So according to that, you know what to do. Pi r square h, according to question, just making you understand question number 17, that pi r square h is equal to volume of the cube, that is 11 cube. 11 into 11 into 11. So question number 18. Pi r square h is equal to 11 into 11 into 11, and that will give you the rise in level of the water. You can write in the beginning, let h be the level of the water, and this question is exactly same as question number 8 on page 297. Just in 8th question it was cuboid, and in this question it is cube, and you very well know the difference between cuboid and cube. Then moving on to question number 18, exactly same as 17. You do it and your doubts are most welcome. 19, the hint has been given. 20th I will do with you, because this is also one of the important sums. 20th sum. The difference between the outer covered surface area and inner covered surface area of hollow cylinder. So let the two radius be capital R and small r. This is question number 20 on page 298. Question number 20 on page 298 is very simple. They said that the difference between the outer curved surface area and inner curved surface area of hollow cylinder. So this is the hollow cylinder. Let R be the outer radius and capital R, and small r be the inner radius. So according to question, he said that the difference between the outer curved surface area and inner curved surface area, that means 2 pi r h minus 2 pi r h is equal to 352. Curved surface area is set, so you will not take the total surface area, and he says height is 28 centimeter, so you can take 2 pi h common. R minus R is equal to 352, or 2 into 22 upon 7 into h. H has been given to you, this is 28. H is been given to you 28. R minus R is equal to 352. And children, this will give you the value of R minus R. 352 into 7 upon 44 into 28. I've taken on the right hand side 7 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, 2 6 are 12, again 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 44 2s are. So R minus R is equal to 2. This is thickness. Because you very well know, again I am explaining it, because capital R minus small r. This is capital, this is small. And capital R minus small r give you the thickness of the ring. So this is your first necessary step which I need. Then he says that the volume of the material in it. And how do you find the volume? Volume of material is always outer volume minus inner volume. Pi r square h minus pi r square h. The difference of two r's, formula is same. You take common 22.7 into 28 and just write r square minus r square as a plus b, a minus b. You know the formula that a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So 7 4s are, this is 22 into 4 into 2r plus r, and this is given in the question. The volume of the material in the question has been given equal to 704, and you have to find the external curved surface area. So children, I'm doing at the top, r minus r, you already have 2, this you have already found, r minus r is 2, and from this step, that is r plus r, and step number 2 you can say, from 2, r plus r will be equal to 704 into pi. Pi is already cancelled, so 704 upon 22 into 4 into 2. So this will give you r plus r. If you want to cancel, you do it. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4. And again, you want to cancel, 11 2s are 22, 11 3s are 33, 11 2s are 22, 4 8s are 32, and 2 4s are 8. So r plus r is 4. Now see, you have two equations. First one is r minus r. I tried them again. Say third one. Solving 2 and 3. This is the required answer, children. R minus r is 2. R plus r is 4. Simultaneously we solve it. 2r is equal to 6. Therefore r is equal to 3 centimeter. And they have not stopped here only. They are asking you find the external curved surface area. So external curved surface area. Curved surface area will be 2 pi r h, means 2 into 22 upon 7 into 3 into 28, and please don't forget the unit. Since it is area, so it will be centimeter square. So children, I have done questions till 20th, and next video I'll start with the question number 21. You do these questions very nicely, try to understand each and every language, and then each and every step, find the calculations to the last, compare the question answers with the answers at the back, and then you remember that if you don't find any solution, your teacher is always there with you. For you, don't worry. Let me finish the syllabus, then the series of the test will start. So all the best, do your best. If there is any doubt, you can WhatsApp me. Thank you.